What's going on? It's your boy Marcus Q with the Map Social presents the Dirty Laundry Podcast, and I'm here with the lovely
Molly.
And I'm here with
Pete.
He said me. Okay, and the topic tonight is gonna be child support and how people feel about it. So my question is, y'all married?
Yes.
If y'all were to get a divorce, would you immediately put him on child support, or would you try to work it out between y'all to make sure y'all could co-parent like cordially?
I would hopefully co-parent, but it depends on what he did.
So okay, that's a good one. I'm glad you said that. Let's just say infidelity. Would it be like so? Would it be like immediately like you upset? You ain't even gonna think about it. You putting them on child support?
Immediately, yes.
Simply because you're mad about it.
Yes.
She being honest. This is good. So what if he was still a good dad, a good parent, which I'm sure he is, and he did something wrong? Why not try to work out the co-parenting so you don't get the government involved?
I think once I got past being angry, then because it costs a shit ton of money for a divorce and all of that, on my end, I would try and work it out.
Okay. Y'all have children?
Yes.
Great dad?
He is a great dad.
How do you feel about it? Do you feel like if you, okay, this is a good one, roles reversed.
Yep.
Let's say you had custody of the kids and it was a situation where you could put her on child support, but there was infidelity on her end. Would you be cordial about it, or would you immediately put her on child support?
Cordial. Less government, the better.
Yeah, keep them out your business, right?
Yeah.
Keep it really simple.
Yes.
Do you feel like a lot of times people get emotional about it and they act hasty instead of really thinking about the long-term part of it?
Yes.
This is like the most honest interview that I ever did ever. You was like so honest about it in the beginning.
I feel like you've been in this situation.
I have 3 sons.
Yeah, I think everyone acts on emotion. And then it gets out of hand, and then you can't bring it back because the government's involved.
Because what you say is not really for the benefit of you all, it's for the benefit of them, right?
For the
kid.
benefit of the kid, right.
Right.
But what
When
you're
you
trying to do is fuck the other one, the other parent, versus worry about the kids.
So nobody really wins in the end if you go that route.
Right.
You agree, right?
Yep.
So we talked you out of it that quick.
No, I'd still be angry. I'm still gonna be pissed.
At least you being honest about it. A lot of people try
I'm
to.
gonna beat her. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. Well, I appreciate y'all. It's the Map Social Dirty Laundry Podcast. Y'all heard it here. She said she would be salty if he cheated, that you might put him on child support. He said he would just work it out. Hey, I appreciate
It's your
y'all.
boy AB here with the Dirty Laundry Podcast from the Map Social, and we're here at this gorgeous couple. Can I get your name, please?
DJ Chino.
DJ Chino in the building. Oh, snap.
Mia?
Not DJ? You not the DJ as well?
No.
You better teach her some DJ skills. I think she knows some.
I know a little bit.
Don't sleep. DJ Mia and DJ Chino. All right. Question. So the question is, how do you feel about child support?
Like, what kind of child report? Like,
So I'm gonna give you a scenario, okay? Let's say, unfortunately, things didn't work out. I'm not wishing this on y'all, but let's say things didn't work out for whatever reason you have a child. Would you put her on child support?
I would not if she fight with me, like, a little fight, not. But if she throw, like, a lot of co-parent, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm drunk already.
No.
But anyway, like I said, so, hey, like, she throw a lot of love for me, for her, for the kid. Never.
So you would co-parent with her, you would work with her, you would try to work with her as much as you can before that happened.
Right, like anything, like she said, like, hey, the food need kids. All right, I got you.
So I have all right, so what if it was like, you know, God forbid, what if it was like infidelity? What if it was like it was a bad thing? Would you be like, nah, you got to pay some bread?
That's a different story. So now, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I'll be hurting for a minute. Yeah. God damn, what the But anyway, yeah. But I gotta do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pay child report, I gotta pay child report. Okay. I'll pay the money, fuck it. It's what it is. But I'm doing it for my kid, I'm doing it for my kid.
Gotcha.
You know
So it's all about the kid for you.
Yes, sir.
All right, I got you. I give me let me hang it. All right, cool. I appreciate you giving me that answer too. All right, did you hear the question?
No, I did not.
She's like, I don't even know why I'm here. Anyways, all right, the question is, I'm gonna give you a scenario. I'm not wishing this on y'all. Y'all seem like y'all are really happy. I love seeing it. But God forbid, let's say you guys have a child and it doesn't work out. Let's say he did some stupid stuff. You know, you caught him doing some nonsense.
Right.
Would you put him on child support?
So, I play both fields just because of the fact of growing up, I didn't have a father. So I tend to more of the women that grew up without a father.
So that would lead you to make your decision because of how you were raised.
Yeah.
So because you, unfortunately, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, there's a lot of people that go through that. Because you didn't have a father, would you put him on child support, or you be like you would take it easy because, or how would you? What would you do?
It's kind of like I tend to like play back and forth just because of the fact of that scenario, that situation, and then also both couples, they gotta meet equal. Just because of, you gotta think about it, in the future, do you want your kid to grow up without knowing their father?
She hit. You got a good one. She think about the future. She not in her emotions in the moment. But do you think other women, most women, do you feel like they make that decision to put a man on child support or their partner on child support because they're upset or because they need the money?
Some women play off of emotions. Some women don't realize you got to think about your kids. Some women like, hey, I don't need no man. But, you know, I don't need to like say, hey, I need a paycheck every month. Then you got some women who live off of the government who be like, hey, that man is going to be paying for every single month. Give me $900 or $1,000, whatever the requirements are, because of the government says, hey, you're going to be paying this much every month. No matter whether both spouses or both parties go to court and be like, point blank, you're paying this much, and the women be like, oh, I get a free paycheck every month, whether I give that paycheck to that child or I just like, hey, free money, I'm gonna go splurge on myself.
She's spitting facts, y'all. They don't know this. Where you from?
Born in Georgetown, born and raised.
Born and raised.
Yes.
Gotcha. Where you from again?
See, I'm from Corpus Christi, but I moved down here. I was 5 years old in Austin, Texas. But her opinion, I agree that. I love it. But, god damn it, man.
Hey, y'all better make sure y'all make it work because we need more couples like y'all to have a good head on their shoulder. And I appreciate y'all telling people the right things to say in your mind. You know what I mean?
And then it also just depends on how you were raised from both parents.
So before you make a decision to be with someone, you better make sure you know how they raised because you might end up on child support if it don't work out. Am I right?
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
You heard it here first, Dirty Laundry Podcast. We're going to interview some more people. Let's go. The Map Social. All right, cool. What's up, y'all? It's your boy AV, Map Social, Dirty Laundry Podcast here on 36. And I'm here with the lovely
Jenny.
Lovely Jenny and Megan. Y'all just seem so happy. Y'all having a good night tonight?
Having a great night.
It's just getting started?
We had a great night whooping his ass in beer pong.
Yeah, those other guys, not me. Anyways, question. That's a good one. How do you feel about child support?
In what regard?
Like, do you feel like some people use child support as a weapon against their partner, or do you feel like it's fair?
I'll take it.
Oh, she going to take the first question?
I think that if there's a disparity of income, then that can be supplemented in child support because ultimately it's about the child being fulfilled in terms of all their needs. If there's not a disparity in income, I don't think that there should be child support. I think it's all about income. I think it's about what you're willing to contribute to the child as a partnership and what you agree upon as a partnership to contribute to the child. Obviously, the child should be the priority, right?
I think you're pretty smart.
I know I'm pretty smart.
It's like, duh.
And I think it's about prioritizing the child in whatever you do, whatever supplemental income that you can provide to the child, you should do so. But if there's a disparity in income, then that can be supplemented through child support, then that should be done.
I'm going to get personal. Y'all ready for this? Question. Were your parents together?
My parents got divorced when I was in high school.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So I understand child support, I understand custody, I understand that whole thing, and obviously at the end of the day it should be the child taking priority and all the other things should go to the side, and making sure that the children is supported, taken care of, safe, that should be the priority. And the parents can put all their other things aside.
Well, you gave me like your whole story, and I appreciate you like being honest about that. You talking from experience.
Yeah, I mean, I think I had a really great childhood. I think my parents were great co-parents together. I don't have anything bad to say about that because at the end of the day, they were co-parents. They figured out what was the best for the children coming out of that marriage, and they were able to figure that all out. So I hope all children are prioritized the way that I was.
Well, I don't know if you heard what she said, but this is like when child support goes right. But there's a lot of times when child support goes wrong. Question about you: were your parents together? Did you have to experience any of that?
No, my parents are still together.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, are you familiar with like what? How do you know friends that go through that, like child support?
Well, I know 50% of marriages end in divorce. So, and in the end, half of those will end up with a child. So, obviously, child support is a very important thing. And like Megan said, I think like children should be the first and foremost of like, you know, the planning of like the incomes and whatnot. But yeah, I honestly disagree with everything Megan said because I've never dealt with it. But it's like, I know it's a sticky situation. There's nothing stickier than family and money.
So I'm gonna make it personal. So if you, let's say, you know, things didn't work out, you had a child, it didn't work out, would you put the partner on child support, or would you try to co-parent without child support?
When you say like co-parent was, does that mean they're like helping support the child at the same time?
Like you're gonna try to work it where you guys have a schedule, you know, they pay a little bit, whatever, but not going to like the government to do child support.
Isn't that based on like every relationships? It's like some people want to be very involved, some people don't. It just kind of depends on the person. But financially speaking, like it takes two to tango, and when you make a child, like, but then that brings into the question of like it's like emotional like support versus financial support.
So you wouldn't put them on child support basically. You would try to work it out with them.
Well, it's like again, it's like what if they're an abusive partner and I don't want them in my life? Then I wouldn't rely on them for the emotional side of things. But then financially speaking, it's like, say I'm struggling, I would say yes, you owe me like some money to help support our child that we agreed to have.
Got you.
It really depends on the relationship that you have with that person. But
got some UT students?
Well, I am. No, she's not.
I can tell. You sound super smart. I'm like, goddamn, she's smart. Trying to catch you up. What about you? Would you, if you had a child and it didn't work out with you and your partner, would you put them on child support, or would you try to co-parent?
As I said earlier, it's all about disparity of income. I think that if both partners are willing to put in the same amount of effort and financial contribution to their child, then it's all about income. Let's say someone is doing a lot of the domestic labor, doing child care, doing cooking, doing cleaning. That is work. So I think if the other person is bringing in more